Hyperia is Thorpe Park's new roller coaster opening in 2024, and it is finally complete in Planet Coaster. That is. For the past 2 weeks, I've been pre-creating as best I can that exact new ride. From the coaster track itself, to the support structure, to the area it's in, I've tried my best, okay? And with only a section of it being built in real life right now, to build this whole thing and compare it to the other rides in the park, the sense of scale it has is mesmerizing. It's so huge. But either way, today I'm going to finish off the build completely, take a walking look around at what the new ride should look like, and then I'm also going to let guests into the park to see what they think. I mean, they might think it's awful, who knows. And if you did enjoy this small series whilst it lasted, and you want to see more, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future videos. It'd be greatly appreciated. Hello and welcome to the final part, the final episode of the Hyperia Thorpe Park pre-creation. Again, gonna call it a pre-creation because that sounds a lot better than recreation when it's not even built. But hello, welcome. As you can see, right now it looks completely unfinished. You've got the supports, the coaster track, and that's it. And in this final episode, it's gonna change a lot, I can promise you that. But we are beginning today with the transfer track and maintenance bay. Now, some of these buildings that I am building aren't going to be exactly the same as what you will see in real life when it opens in real life. I keep repeating myself. So basically, I've gone with the general consensus of what these buildings are going to look like. Pretty much, the maintenance bay is a sleek black with a few like iron girders around the outside, which is what it's being made out of. It probably won't look like that. And the station, I'm just going off what was on the recreation they showed in the official announcement video, which is pretty much a wooden box. And I still don't think it will look like that. Either way, this pre-creation isn't supposed to be about the finer details in the buildings and the sort of, you know, oh, there's a baggage hold 2 centimeters off where it should be in real life. We don't know enough about the ride to actually build that kind of stuff. Maybe when we do, I'll add it to the recreation. But for now, we're keeping it standard. This isn't going to be like the most insane creation ever through the buildings. No, we're not going for that. We're going for purely coaster hardware and generalized look. Anyway, one thing I can tell you about the building in real life, so I'm completely just going against what I just said, there is actually a concrete layer of the station below, which isn't a solid concrete block, but it is so the ride hardware is actually raised up slightly because of all those floods that they may have problems with in the future. You know, that whole thing with the flood warnings and, oh, this ground may not be fit for a new ride because of the floods. All of that is actually sort of been thought about, and they've raised up the station, as you can see there with the concrete. Looks a bit weird, but it's not too bad. And now we are beginning the maintenance bay. Once again, a very standard design, just metal girders, or iron girders as they're called in the game, just duplicated across, raised up, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, this has been a really fun series to work on. Of course, I don't really do much Planet Coaster stuff anymore. You know, I used to build all these different recreations before, built Icon, Swarm, Stealth, you name it. I definitely haven't built it because I've only done a few, but I try my best to do as many as possible. So to do all these new ones, of course, as I said in the last episode, I did the Jumanji one a year ago, I guess it was, before most of it has started construction. I'm pretty sure they had track in the station, but that was about it. To build that, and now to build this, they've been fun projects, you know. It's fun trying to base something off of plans rather than a physical interpretation of it, if that makes any sense at all. Here you go, the roof is going in on the maintenance bay, and here in a few minutes is where it's probably going to go a bit mental, because I'm building the queue line. Now, each of these queue pieces was custom made. I've been using wooden brackets, I think they were, that were the Maker's Toolkit custom pieces that I didn't make, but someone else did, so shout out to you. And I've been placing them in rows to make this queue line. I can't lie, this queue line looks like hell. It was quite bad to build. As you can see, it's a lot of cattle pens and then straights, cattle pens, straights. But it was something. And I've just literally combined it into one time lapse because you don't want to see that, it's so long. But I feel like I've skipped too much because, as you can see, I've pretty much finished the entire queue line and surrounding area. I've taken the screens off the floor, so the floor plan is gone, so we can finally get a good idea of what it's going to look like without some massive white canvas and some lines on it. But as you can see, doing a bit of foliage here and there to cover up the paths, because the pathways in this game, oh my god, they're so annoying. You have to hide them because they're too big to fit under normal queue length. So once that was done, it was more about touching up on a few of the different things that I'd left a bit unfinished, such as the support work and also some of the terrain. And after doing some of that, it was pretty much complete. So here is a little walk around that I'm going to go and do right now of the area of Hyperia that I've built. This isn't it, it's behind me, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give it a big reveal. Now, I was tempted to do the surroundings of Hyperia and sort of make the area where Saw is as well. I have placed Saw in, as you can see, but I didn't think that was necessary. But what was this entire area here. There it is. Oh, look at the operations on that. It's dueling almost. Here we are in the Plaza to Hyperia. Now, there's actually quite a lot to show you, even if it's just one ride's area. You can literally see straight off to the right the outer bank turn out of the station. Oh my god, perfect timing. There it goes. During the queue line, there's a little shop halfway through, but we'll get onto that. And then this is the shop and on-ride photo. She looks a bit bored, doesn't she? This is the shop and on-ride photo building, but of course, again, we have no idea what it's going to look like, nor what it's going to look like inside, so I've cheated the system a little bit. If you download this, don't go in there. But we'll have a little walk around. As you can see, this is the entrance archway where it would be for Hyperia. I assume that'll be the new logo, just arching over there with that in the background. That is going to be a crazy photo opportunity. And I'm going to quickly come out of this mode just to show you, as I send the time lapse, this queue line is absolute hell. But once you have been on the ride, you do exit down this stairway here, which has a lovely view. Oh, you can even hear the music. Beautiful. You exit down these stairs all the way down here, and then you actually come out at the Splash Zone Plaza, as they're calling it, which, just look at this view. Just, oh, it's going to look so nice if the water isn't murky and brown. You keep walking along here, and then you're out into the exit where the plaza is. You can either go through there or through here. I'm not going in there. I think we need some guests in to test it out. Well, show me the floods of people. Watch no one turn up. Oh, here they come. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, she's a bit excited. I can see there's literal children that probably can't even go on the ride because they're not tall enough coming in. A few people literally trail off just to go down here and have a look at this photo spot. You ran in first just to look at the splashdown, even when it's not going off, admiring the view. Isn't it incredible? Thanks for pointing that out. I didn't see that massive roller coaster. Right, will we have any riders on this train? Just the one, actually. Right, let's see what the Frontier Expo person thinks of this. Wait, what? Was this an error warning? Okay, well, let's hope it's not too major.